Hi, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the show. We're here. We're just cleaning up. We had some friends over for a viewing party. Juliana's in the kitchen, and I'm just coming into the office here. We'll give a little time. Juliana needed a little time to. We're cleaning up, but appreciate you tuning in. Juji, say hi. We're live.
Hi. Hello.
We're cleaning up.
I want to say hi too.
Oh, and here's ha 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 ha. He's upset.
She's like, hi for me, I'm a human too.
I think we need something to eat.
Me,
Yeah, okay. So, thank you everybody for tuning in. This has been a very interesting journey for us, for our family. And tonight's episode, and really last week, sort of it planted the seeds. And I think next week we're going to see a little more of this stuff. Been a little difficult for us, to be quite honest. And, look, it's a TV show. It's a reality TV show. We're not paid actors, There's certainly a lot of liberties that are taken in the filming of this. And that's all well and good, and it's fun and games. But I gotta say, Sarah, my ex-wife, then Juliana, myself, we appreciate everything, all the positivity and all the support, because we are living real lives here. Okay? This setup of the whole prenup, or prenush, it's really created quite a backlash. My ex-wife, Sarah's been getting a lot of negative feedback. Juliana is, I am. That's cool. I'm glad everybody has their feelings and are passionate about it. But this is, it is something where I feel like I need to call a little bit of bullshit, because it's not really who we are, okay? It's not really reflective of our reality, okay? Prenuptial agreement, is it important? Is it something people should consider? Yeah, of course. For our situation, is it important? I guess. I don't know. I won't give any spoilers. You'll see how this plays out next week. I think we're all a little upset that it's kind of cut out the kindness that we share together and that we truly share together. And it was something that was part of the narrative of our 90-day Fiance experience that was departing from who we really are. Maybe I'm being a little careful. We've signed some things. There's NDAs, their whole things. To be honest, I don't really care. I have a lot of lawyers. I don't think that's something to worry about, but I think this is a good dialogue when it comes to relationships, and relationships in our situation. And what does that mean? What should people do or not do? So, no, I won't give it away. Watch, see how this plays out. But we're all upset about the harshness for which we were portrayed. It hurts our feelings, It isn't what we signed up for, by the way. For all of you that said, well, that's what you signed up for. You know what you're getting into. No, we don't know you don't know what you're getting into. I challenge any one of you who said, oh, you signed up for it, you know what you're getting into. I challenge you to sign up for a fucking goddamn reality show and say, I know what I'm getting into. You have no idea what the fuck you're getting into. That's the worst argument. You have no idea what you're getting into. You have no idea what it means for a production crew of 15 people or something to come in, sweep in, and take over your life for days at a time, for weeks at a time, for months at a time, and to steer your life in a direction and to control a narrative for the sake of ratings, for the sake of TV. You have no idea what that means. Don't pretend to. And of course, there's a lot of second guessing. Was this the right decision for us to make? I don't know. That remains to be seen. Okay? We don't know. Here we are. We're halfway through the season. And we're at an arc in the narrative that I'm sure the network and the production company is happy with. Unfortunately, it's just, there's a fine line. Like I said, we're not paid actors. This is still our real lives, but when there's such distortion of concepts that are happening in our life that end up not only misrepresenting who we are, but actually affecting our lives, then that's something that becomes upsetting. I hope you can understand that, So you'll see how this plays out. And in due time, when I have more liberty and freedom for all of us to be more open about this experience with 90 Day Fiance, with Sharp Entertainment, with TLC, there's a lot we can say, but we'll play ball, We'll talk about it. This has been very difficult to swallow. This has been a very difficult part of the narrative. It wasn't something we ever endorsed, and it wasn't something that was really very close to our reality. Okay? I want to say something else, and I started thinking about this. I saw trailers for this episode, and it was the Pillow Talk trailers. And that Paolo Mayfair woman, or Paolo May, Paolo girl or whatever. She said something when the prenuptial thing comes up with us. She's like, looks at us and says, "Oh, he only thinks of himself." That's exactly why I get upset about this. Sarah gets upset. Juliana. I mean, it shows how the show distorts the reality of who we are. And anybody that really knows who we are, come on. We have to live with the consequences of what is being shown on TV, because this is being broadcast to so many more people than we ever met or know. And, to hear words like that is just, it's like a knife in my heart. I give so much. We all give so much. We care a lot. And here's a little bit of news. Juliana and I, today, just initiated the process of adopting her niece and nephew from Brazil. They're 8 and 6 years old, and they're in dire situation. And the only way to give them any chance at a good life is to bring them to America. We've reached out to my lawyer. We're bringing them over here. So Paolo, Mayfield, Fair, whatever. I'm always thinking myself, okay, thank you. But that's how TLC and Sharp Entertainment want to shape it, isn't it? But ultimately, we have to live lives after this is long over. We have to live with the consequences. And there we are. I appreciate you joining us and following our story. It means a lot that people actually care, one way or another. Good things to say, bad things to say. We really appreciate, you care, And feel free to reach out to us directly. I don't really do anything other than Facebook or Instagram. I'm not on Twitter. I don't go to Reddit. But I do my best to respond to everybody as long as your messages are worth responding to. And I will respond to even challenges. I'm not against something that's a challenge. It's fine. But if you're just, messages and just say, oh, Juliana, you're a gold digging bitch, or Michael, you're a sleazy douchebaggy jerk. Of course, where does that go? Nowhere. That's not a conversation. But we're happy to have conversations about anything. And we have our lives to live. That's what we're doing. And in the end, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this season ends up. And that will be final analysis of, did we make the right decision to participate in this project, this experiment, or should we have just stayed away and not shared our lives for everybody like we have? But for those of you that are supportive and have enjoyed watching us and follow us, thank you. And really, the positive outreach has been overwhelming, and it's been beyond anything we ever imagined or expected. So thank you. And anyway, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to bed. Juliana, I'm going to help Juliana now fix up the house, and we'll talk to you another time.